today? I hope you are doing well. It is time for music trivia, and we are doing another holiday season with Christmas just around the corner. Oh my gosh, only 2 days away. Did you finish your Christmas shopping? Are you even doing Christmas this year? Let me know. I guess in the comments, let me know what your plans are for Christmas. Here comes baby. Hi, baby. Can't seem to see. There she is. Yes, baby. Hello, baby. Go see Mama Kitty. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that's taken care of for now. And where is everybody today? Even Mumsy, I was just talking to Mumsy on WhatsApp, so she's awake. She knows what's going on. But I don't see anybody in the live chat. I don't see any eyeballs showing up. What is going on? Let me check on YouTube. You go to my channel on YouTube, make sure it's live over there. Live, yeah, it says I'm live. There I am. Okay. Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, the sound is great. Okay, that's good. Well, where is everybody? I've got some great games lined up to play today. You would not believe. Mr. Piggy jumped up on my desktop computer, the tower part, and when he jumped off, doot, 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 boom, it crashed on the floor. But luckily, I guess it didn't drop straight on the floor. It hit like a shelf on the way, which maybe broke its fall a little bit. Didn't even stop. I mean, the monitor came unplugged because the power cord, the extension cord, which has, different plugs in it. The computer didn't come unplugged, but the monitor did come unplugged. So when I plugged it back in, everything on the computer was still running. I had been watching a YouTube video. The video was still playing. And it landed like upside down on the floor. I was like, I cannot afford, for something to happen to my computer. No, So blessing, miracle. I mean, it hit the floor from the top of the desk. So definitely a miracle happened. Why is nobody here yet? This is so strange. I'm gonna call Mumsy on the phone. This never happened. Oh, wait, there's a... Huh? Mumsy commented? Where's she commenting? Why is it not in the chat? Is she looking at crosswords? She says no sound. Let me send. What? But where is everybody else then? Oops. Let's see. Here's the stream. Here's my live stream right now. Oh, there's Mumsy. Help me, I have no sound. Oh, there's Mumsy. Here she is. Help me, I have no sound. Hey.
Can you see my note? I can't get into YouTube now. with the volume.
Okay, I see. I just saw that because it didn't. Your comment didn't come up. Oh, there. Now it came over on my Streamlab. If anybody's watching on replay, just fast forward until when you see the game start. um, no, so let me like mute that. Okay, so Mumsy, it's it's definitely the sound is working on YouTube because I've got it playing on a different tab and the sound is working. So maybe you don't have your volume up or something.
No, I haven't touched that. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go out of it in case I'm still into your live stream.
Oh, that
And
that could
it
be.
didn't. And so I'm going to go out and then I'll come back in. I'm going to restart my computer.
Oh,
Okay? All
okay.
right. Keep going with your show. I'll get in there
O-
sooner or later.
Okie dokie.
All right. All
Bye.
right. Bye.
All right. So everybody knows Mumsy is okay. We even we tested the sound before I started the show. So this the microphone settings are all good. I've actually heard it on a different tab, so I know it's okay. And I have all this ready to go and no one's here. Is it because it's like are you guys Christmas shopping and stuff or something? Today's like shopping for Christmas dinner? Are you traveling to visit other family? Maybe. I don't know. But I have a really great game about guess, guess the Christmas Carol by the lyrics, and it actually kind of gives you a Wheel of Fortune type fill in the blank um, for the answer. So I thought everybody might like that one. In fact, let me see here. I'll get it up on screen in just a second. My internet's slow, I think. I don't know. My computer's acting slow. Maybe it's because it dropped.
Guess the Christmas carols.
Pause. There we go. Guess the Christmas carols. See, now I'm trying to click to go back to my live Streamlab tab. It's not moving over. I'm getting the wheel of death spinning. Chrome is not responding. So it's a Chrome thing. Just waiting. Ah, there we go. Oh, I have one eyeball. Hello and welcome. So yeah, I'm getting ready to share my screen here. Let's make sure everything's working. We want this one. I looked through quite a few different through quite a through quite a few different games, and I actually have 3 tabs open for different games that we can play if we finish, if we go through it fast and we finish early and we want to play a second game. I wasn't sure if I was frozen up there for a second. So if we want to play a second game, or if this one's boring and we want to move on to another one, I do have a few games lined up. Oh, now there's 2 eyeballs. Welcome. Glad you're here. So I guess we can just go ahead and start playing. There's no prizes or anything. We just have fun and just write your answer in Oh my goodness, it's so my tabs are so slow. Okay. Here I am so I can hit play. Like, there we go. Let's just get to it.
Can you identify each of these traditional Christmas carols with just one line of lyrics given? You have 10 seconds to name each song title.
All right. Let me hit pause. All right. So join the triumph of the skies. I can probably sing that one. Join the triumph of the skies. And see, we have some like fill in the blanks here. So I know what song this is, but I'll give you guys a chance to answer. Dun, da, 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 la, da, da. There's Mumsy. Mumsy's in the house. Mumsy's in the house. Song volume is loud. Okay, I can fix that. Oh, well, actually, I muted that. I muted it so it's not going to be loud anymore. So do you know what song this is? Dun da 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 da, la da 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 da. Dun dun da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, there you finally. It might be a delay in getting to me, but yes, hark the herald angels sing. Yes, indeed. That's a good one. I like that one. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild. La da 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 da. Okay, next one. Holy infant, so tender and mild. And if I sing it, it would go, Holy infant, so tender and mild. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Yes, moving on. Exactly. Looks like I froze up again. Here's Mama Kitty. Okay, yeah, get down. Mama Kitty, what do you want? What do you want? They always want food is what they really want. Holy night. Close. Not holy night, a different kind of night. It's Mama Kitty, Mama Kitty. Look. Night is the second word, but look at the first word. Holy night. How about silent night? Silent night. Then I think there is holy night. La da da. All is bright. Yeah. You know. All is bright, holy infant, so tender and mild. All right, next song. Above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. We've got A or I. Probably A. Blank I, blank, 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 blank. T, blank, blank, blank. 4 letters with a T. T is capitalized. Of. And then something with an E as a second letter. A blank blank of blank. Above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. Wow, I'm stumped on this one. Where's Zach? Yeah, that's what Mumsy says it too. Where's Zach? Okay, let's see. Oh, little town of Bethlehem, la da 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 da. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. It is the night. Well, that doesn't sound right. It's the night of our dear Savior's birth. Oh, sorry. Oops. It didn't pause in time. I paused it at 4 seconds, but it didn't stop. It didn't pay attention to my click until now. Okay, so it's Oh Holy Night. Oh Holy Night. The da 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 da. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Needed that beginning to get the singing right on that. Aurora said she's never coming here again. She hates you all. Merry Christmas, Aurora, and Merry Christmas, Gibbo. You know, I hope you can have some fun with this one tonight. I have some other ones. If you guys don't like this one, I've got some other ones. Okay, next up. Born is the King of Israel. And the answer is there in the blank blank. Born is the King of Israel. Noel, Noel, Noel. I think I got it. The first Noel. Am I having an open panel on Christmas Day? Sure. I'm not doing Christmas this year. I'm not having a dinner. I'm not inviting anybody over. I'm not decorating. It's not because I have any kind of political or social statement, or I'm not canceling Christmas. It's just that I don't really have the money to do anything, and so I don't feel very Christmassy. I don't have anyone here to celebrate it with, so I can, I was planning on going live, and calling it open panel is a great idea. That's what I'll do. And I figured if people are busy with their own families and things like that, then great. Hang out with your own family, do your own thing. And but if you don't have anyone to spend Christmas with, you can jump on with me, right? So yeah, I will be live streaming on Christmas. You're just having stew. Well, I'm thinking that if the place that I got my Thanksgiving dinner has what I've noticed on the app, that it looks like must have been such a hit that they added turkey things on their menu. So it's like a daily thing now, I guess, that they're cooking turkeys. So they've got turkey sandwiches and the turkey dinners and all of this. So I'm assuming that they're going to have a dinner on Christmas. And last time I only got the half plate, which actually gave me 2 meals. So I thought this time I would go ahead and get the full plate. Maybe add a dessert or 2. Because I ordered pumpkin pie last time. But, if they've got some other desserts, like red velvet cake or something, eggnog cake, I don't know. That I might order maybe 1 or 2 dessert, like spend about $20. So last time I kept it at like I kept it under $10. So maybe I'll spend like 20. And that will be my Christmas. All right. So the first Noel. The first Noel. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La 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 la. All right. Remember, Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know this one. Remember, Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day. La da 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 na 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 na. Da da, tidings of comfort and joy, bringing tidings of comfort and joy. Have a little glog, Frank. Aurora gets drunk on Christmas. Sounds great if they are open. Yeah, they probably will be open. I mean, Christmas time, Christmas festive season is a thing here in Cambodia, but like Christmas Day itself isn't as much of a thing. If I admit. So da 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 da. That's the title. The first line is the title on this one. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day. Da 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 da. Someone's using the litter box. Let's hope they don't do a stinky poop. Emmanuel shall come to you, O Israel. Ooh. No, stop. Okay, good. Emmanuel shall, no. O, or, look at all these words in here. I think Emmanuel might be this long word on the bottom. O come Emmanuel. I think that's O come Emmanuel. But what are the first two words? Oh. O come Emmanuel. I think that's the name of it. Gibbo's going to take advantage of the glog. Who's scratching? Oh. I think it's Mama Kitty wanting to go outside. She can't go outside. Oh, Mama Kitty. Oh, come, Emmanuel. That's just like God rest ye merry gentlemen. Oh, come, Emmanuel. Yeah, that's the way it goes. All right, next up. Oh, it's Baby wants to go outside. Baby can go outside. Born a king on Bethlehem's plain. 3 words. He, be, ye. Okay, baby. Yeah, you can go outside. Let me pick you up. No, Mama Kitty. But you want to go outside, out of the room? You can go outside. Okay, cat's taken care of. What are you guys saying on this one? Do you know? I'm not sure on this one. Are we bored with this one? Should I move to a different one? Let's just see the answer to this one, and then I'm going to move to a different one. Ah. We three kings of Orient are. La da 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 da. All right, let's see what this one's like. Okay, so if you've been with me, then you know. Let's see, where's the countdown? There it is. 3, 2. If you've been with me the last week or so, and we have been doing various trivia. So, what holiday was Jingle Bells originally written for? You will know this if you've been watching. Hey, Zach is in the house now. Gibbo says he's a king. Yeah, good morning. Yeah, Zach's got it. Thanksgiving. Yes, indeed. It was written for Thanksgiving. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. So these should all be music oriented. Oh, look at all this nice explanation, answer that we have. 1867. In the song Frosty the Snowman, what made Frosty come to life? Yeah, we've had this question too. Happy Kwanzaa Eve. Ooh, Kwanzaa starts one day ahead, huh? Has Hanukkah, isn't there already Hanukkah? Are we in the middle of Hanukkah right now? Hanukkah. Looks like Zach's had some Christmas. Oh, because the spelling. His hat. Oh, Mumsy. Yes, his hat. Absolutely. Magical silk hat. Jingle Bells was written by the uncle of J.P. Morgan, the American financier. True or false? Well, the very first question actually gave the name of the person who wrote it. So is that person an uncle of J.P. Morgan on the mother's side? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm going to say true because that would be interesting. But what, maybe it is like related to JP Morgan, but it was his grandfather instead of his uncle or something. If it's false, I would think it's in the relation. Mumsy's going false. Because JP Morgan, that was like, he was the Gilded Age, which was like the turn of the century. And we just saw that Jingle Bells was written in 1867, right? I was like, because I noted that. I was like, wow, that was early. It was right after the Civil War. James Lord Pierpont's sister married Junius Spencer Morgan, and they named their son John Pierpont Morgan. Well, they put the uncle's name, and it would be her maiden name, maybe his mother's maiden name as his middle name. So it's true. And I didn't I say on the mother's side. Interesting trivia there. In the song, Santa Claus is coming to town, we're told, you better not cry, you better not what? What's the second thing you better not do? I remember it. The other day when I actually forgot this line, and then Shelley wrote it. Shelley. J.P. Morgan owned the Titanic. I bet he made some insurance money off of that, just like the Twin Tower owners. Hey, Traveling Fools in the house. Hey, welcome. Everyone knows it was Pierce Morgan. I wonder if Pierce Morgan is related. That's interesting. Yo, yo, yo. Oh, goodness. Oh, Chalet is in the house. Excellent. Oh, super busy, I bet. Hey, there's okay, we got Chalet, Traveling Fools saying pout. Absolutely, it's pout. Everyone welcoming each other. You better not cry. You better not pout. You better not something I'm telling you no. I'm telling you why Santa Claus is coming. Pout. Pouting. What holiday song was the first song to be broadcast into space? Ooh, I've seen this question before. I don't know if it was in one of my trivias or in Traveling Fools trivia, but I thought it would be Silent Night. It was something with choices. I think it was my trivia, and it had choices, and I think it had choices. I don't know. I thought it was Silent Night. It could have been Traveling Fools because his gives you 4 choices. Oh, Little Town of Bethlehem, Jingle Bells. If Traveling Fools says Jingle Bells, I'm going to go with Jingle Bells because I think it was on his show. Which I thought, what? That's stupid. See, it was Jingle Bells. 1965, Gemini 6. Let me read this one. Gemini 6 astronauts reported a low-flying object traveling from the North Pole. They reported this to Mission Control, and then they played Jingle Bells over the radio transmission using a harmonica that they smuggled aboard the spacecraft. Well, who knew? Let me check in on your comments really quick. Aurora knows she's a nerd. Fly me to the moon, da 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 da. Chalet bringing us some Rat Pack. Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. You know, I think it was last year. I saw something about the different versions. Gibbo, tell us what you guys say in the UK. So everybody has Jingle Bells, Batman smells. But then what Robin does is different in different countries. The Batmobile lost his will and the Joker ran away. That's the way I learned it. You didn't know, Frank? Oh, that she's a nerd. Have you guys seen the video? They pop up sometimes. I watched one, and then they tried to it's like the algorithm is like, oh, they watched one. Let's throw some more. It's like I only needed one. But the topic of these videos, usually they're shorts, but they could be longer, I guess, are if you're feeling bad and you need a pick-me-up, listen to the country of Indians singing Christmas carols, and it is quite funny. Robin blew away. Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin blew away. There you go. See? The British do it a little bit different. But everyone knows robins lay eggs. Oh, yeah. You know, I don't know if I ever made the association with the bird. Okay, next up. In a holly jolly Christmas, what should we have a cup of? It's a holly jolly Christmas. Da-da, best time of the year. What, a cup of cheer? I'm thinking it's cheer. Look at me, smart as a whip. Yeah, that was the point, that it's the bird. Thank you, Gibbo, for reminding everyone to hit the thumbs up button, share it out there, and subscribe. What should we have a cup of? Eggnog, mulled wine, cheer followed by loaded eggnog. Should be bourbon, Traveling Fool says. I like Chalet's eggnog. Traveling Fools does not like nutmeg. If you were not watching his trivia show, which happens every Sunday night in the U.S., Monday morning for me, but if you were watching, you would know he does not like not the eggnog, but the nutmeg. Anything with nutmeg. Doesn't like nutmeg. I love nutmeg. I'm like Frick Dixon. I love nutmeg. So is it a cup of cheer for the year? Yes. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I should like speed this one up. I've done the musical sound funny. Gardner didn't think his song, All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth, would be a hit. True or false? Oh, I would think that's true. He probably just did it for fun. He probably didn't do it to be a hit. All I want for Christmas is a two front teeth. Probably just did it as a comedy skit. Chalet says her husband loves nutmeg, but you can only handle a little. Oh, eggnog. Chalet thinks it's true. Mumsy thinks it's true. That he did not know that his song would become a hit. Probably didn't get any royalties either. Traveling Fool says probably true. Zach, I think Zach nodded off to sleep. He's taking a nap. True. Gardner sold the song to a New York. See, he sold the song. So he got his cash, didn't get royalties. I'm telling you. Gardner sold the song to a New York music publisher who told him it'll never be a hit. However, it was immensely popular when it was released by Spike Jones and his City Slickers in 1948. Oh, a bit of trivia for you. What song inspired the parody, All I Want for Christmas is a Beetle? Would it be All I Want for Christmas is My Two Front Teeth? Or would it be Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas is You? Is it that song? Unless he was a braggart. Who? He took the humble approach. Oh, the guy. Yeah. Not a clue, she says about this one. I'm going to guess it's Mariah Carey's song. What happened to Frugal? No, it is the Two Front Teeth one. So Don Gardner, who we just talked about, wrote this song in 1944 for a Christmas concert for his wife's second grade class. So his wife was a teacher. He noted that most of the children had their two front teeth missing. The parody was recorded in 1963 by singer-comedian Dora Bryan. Well, interesting. Let me skip ahead. All right. Let me check your comments. Oh, this is a live stream. Helter Skelter. Back to back. Yeah, that was weird. Okay. Which Christmas song was the first song ever played on the radio? Oh Holy Night or Joy to the World? I would think Joy to the World. I mean, both. I love both songs. But if I was a radio broadcaster, first song ever, not Christmas song, the first song ever played on the radio. I don't know. If it was in the middle of the day or something, it would be Joy to the World. If they decided to play a song because remember, things weren't always 24 hours, right? Especially television. So the radio probably did the same thing, where they would clock out for the night. This would be a great end if that's when they played the first ever song. They never played a song before that. It was all just talking. Then Oh Holy Night, I could see it being that. If it was like at the end of the day, the broadcast is over, we've got something special for you that we've never done before, and they play Oh Holy Night. But otherwise, if it was during the day, I would say Joy to the World. You guys, Mumsy and Chalet are both saying Oh Holy Night. So let's see what the explanation is. Oh Holy Night, the first song ever played on the radio. This historic event took place on December 24th, 1906, when Reginald Fessenden, a Canadian inventor, frugal, and engineer, broadcasted. I don't put an ED. Broadcast would also include past tense. His voice and a performance of Oh Holy Night over the radio airwaves. This marks an early and pioneering moment in the history of radio broadcasting. Well, there you go. See, now there's my mouse. Okay. Who wrote the song White Christmas? Wow. Irving Berlin, I think. That just like a light bulb went off. Come on. Do you guys agree? Was it Irving Berlin? Mumsy says Berlin. Chalet says Irving Berlin. Let's see. Irving Berlin, according to Berlin, who was a prolific American composer, it was one of his simpler songs, having only 54 words and 67 notes. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. What song is this? They looked up and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far. Well, you've got shepherds and you've got wise men that looked up and saw a star. Well, the wise men, I think, actually saw angels singing, right? The sky opened up and the angels were singing, right? That was the shepherds. So the wise men are the ones that saw the star, right? So we three kings. Noel. The first Noel. Hey, Donna in the house. Welcome. Taking a break from true crime. Oh my goodness. It's been heavy. Noel sounds good. I think it's We Three Kings. Oh, it's the first Noel. You guys are right. Chalet and Mumsy! And to the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Ooh, Chalet, yes, at also, okay. What Christmas song with a color in the title did Elvis sing for his 1968 Christmas TV special? Weren't those the best? Because you guys got to realize back in the day, in the 60s and 70s, we didn't have MTV yet. Okay? As a teenager, we got MTV. But growing up as a child, the only time you got to see people sing were on variety shows, maybe the Jerry Lewis telethon, telethon, Dick Clark, Midnight Special, Soul Train, you know, shows like that where you would have an odd performance here and there. And so when the Christmas specials came on TV, we were like glued to them to be, well, the Lawrence Welk show, the Ed Sullivan show. Okay, right? But they were just single shows where you would just, you know, randomly get to see someone play. Not like MTV or, I mean, we didn't have YouTube where you could just watch everybody's music videos anytime. Yeah, so we were glued to the variety shows and the especially these Christmas TV specials. Yes, it'll be a blue Christmas without you. Traveling Fools, not white. Yeah, you changed it to blue. Okay. The King, Elvis the King, Lawrence Welk, but only at Grandma and Grandpa's you'd watch that. Yeah, with all the little bubbles. You know, they had some kind of bubble machine that made bubbles. That's what I remember most about the Lawrence Welk show. But yeah, you know, it's funny. I do remember sitting at my grandparents' house in front of the TV watching the Lawrence Welk show, but I think my grandma was in the kitchen or something, and my grandpa was probably in the garage with the radio watching, listening to baseball games. You know, but for some reason I don't really remember watching it with my mom. I just remember like being by myself in front of the TV watching the Lawrence Welk show. Who said the king was down? The king lives. Yeah, he's a preacher in Louisiana or something, right? Blue Christmas. This TV special is the only existing video recording of Elvis singing a Christmas song. What? So there's all kinds of albums and audio recordings, but the only video recording is Blue Christmas. In 2008, video of the country singer Martina McBride was digitally imposed onto the original Elvis video to make it appear as though they are singing a duet. In 2008, when the duet hit number 22 on the charts, it was the first time an Elvis single topped the charts since 1982. Wow. I don't think I used to listen to Martina McBride back in the day, but this is like after I came to Cambodia, because I came in 2007. I'm gonna have to look up this video. I can't play it here, so. Yeah, if you haven't seen that, look for Blue Christmas with Elvis on YouTube, and I'm sure this 2008 Martina McBride duet. You could even do Blue Christmas Elvis duet, and I'm sure it'll come up. Okay, which Christmas carol is set to the tune of Greensleeves? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That's the tune. What child is this? What child is this that lay to rest in Mary's? Da, da. Yeah, Mumsy had no idea. Oh, but Traveling Fools and Chalet both got it. What child is this? It took me a minute to remember. Did the whole tune. Oops. What child is this? The melody of Greensleeves is an English folk tune that was adapted for the lyrics of What Child Is This? The carol's lyrics reflect the theme of the Nativity and the birth of Jesus. Yeah. Notice we call them carols. I hate it. In crosswords, you get Noel instead of carols when they're talking about songs. It drives me nuts. All right, next one. A line in Blue Christmas goes, "You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white." What other Christmas song is this line referring to? Irving Berlin's White Christmas, sung by Bing Crosby, and the movie. But it's asking which Christmas song. Chalet says, I want Christmas caroling with the carol. Better than Christmas Karens. I wonder if Carole King ever did a Christmas album. I think she did. I think I have. I've got a Christmas ornament. I've got a Carole King Christmas ornament. All right, so we know it's White Christmas. White Christmas. The song Blue Christmas was released by Elvis 15 years after the White Christmas. Yeah, you know, one of the things that Traveling Fools had in his was White Christmas set, or like about World War I, World War II, the Korean War, or the Vietnam War. And so I immediately, the last two, Korean and Vietnam, no. But I thought that it would have been made like in the 30s, before World War II. So I chose World War I, and I was wrong. It's about World War II. Complete the lyrics. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane. Blah da da da. What's the next line? Chalet's the best at this. Oh, but you're trying to put creamer in your coffee. Uh-oh. Everything's Gonna Be All Right by Rockabye. Snow is Glistening. Everything's Gonna Be All Right by Rockabye. Isn't that a song? Isn't Rockabye who sings that? That sounds so familiar. That sounds like something I would have played when I was a radio host. Snow is glistening. La da 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 da. Da 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 da. Snow is glistening. A beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. What artist, first popularized the song White Christmas? It's got to be Bing Crosby. It's not a trick question that there was someone before Bing Crosby. What was the song? Oh, let me look. It didn't say the name of the song. Which song is it? Walking in a Winter Wonderland? Okay, who popularized? Okay, yeah, everybody's saying Bing Crosby. Of course it is. Bing Crosby recorded this song in October of 1942. See? World War II. I thought it was earlier than that. It topped the charts for 11 weeks after its release, well past the Christmas season. The song, White Christmas, was written for the movie of the same name. Well, I just referenced that. Yes, there was a movie of the same name. That's true. I'm just going to move on to the next one. Rockabye was a lame song by Shane Mullins. Traveling Fool's Nose. You guys are having fun in the chat. That's good. What? False. The movie White Christmas was actually developed in response to the popularity of the song. The song debuted in the 1942 film Holiday Inn. Wow. Oh my gosh, that stumped me. I was like, what about my nose? Good old talks to text. Oh my gosh. I am amazed. Complete the lyrics. Oops. Oh, sorry. A beautiful sight. So it's like, a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Okay. What was the song, Do You Hear What I Hear? Inspired by? What was it inspired by? Da, da. I'm thinking, was it inspired by the Little Drummer Boy? It was inspired about the biblical story about Jesus, the birth of Jesus. A song, da 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 da. Shepherd Boy, Little Shepherd Boy, isn't it? A star, drummer boy, a shepherd, maybe something about shepherd. The Cuban Missile Crisis. Let's see. What? Traveling Fools. Oh my goodness. It was written in 1962 by Noel Regini and Gloria Shane. The song was written during the Cuban Missile Crisis as a plea for peace by Regini, who had experienced the horrors of war firsthand. The song's message of peace is as relevant today as it was then. 1962. Wow! That is amazing. Yeah. I thought he was joking too. Boom. Wow. Who sings All I Want for Christmas is You? Barf, barf. Mariah Carey. 6'7". Whatever. 6'7". You got to do that with it, right? And then they do the thing like this. These Gen Zers. Look how smart you're going to be at the Christmas party. Okay. Mariah Carey, 6'7". It has become a modern classic and one of the most popular and enduring Christmas songs. Okay, White Christmas is the best-selling Christmas song to date. True or false? False. Or was it true? We did have this question. What does Traveling Fool say? It might be. It might be. Try to what else would it have been if it wasn't White Christmas? Yeah, true. Okay, Chalet and Traveling Fool. See, Chalet remembers from when we had it on my show before. Traveling Fool is probably... See, I didn't get to see his whole show. I came in the second or third game. And then during one of his games, I had food delivery that I had to run down and get. So I missed a couple of questions then. True. Okay. It is true. Bing Crosby's 1942 version stayed on the Hot 100 Billboard charts for over 20 years. Huh. What popular Christmas song is sung with the verses in English and the chorus in Spanish? Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad. Da, 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 da. Do you have a bracelet that says what you would traveling fools do? Yeah, Feliz Navidad. There's no other Spanish song that we have. Oops, what am I doing? There it is. Jose Feliciano wrote the song in both languages to make sure that it would get played on English-speaking stations. Well, that was a very smart marketing decision. The Holiday Inn hotel chain took its name from the Irving Berlin movie of the same name. Well, now that we know that that is true, that the movie was called Holiday Inn, I think this could be true. I wouldn't have known that, but I don't know. Did Holiday Inn already exist before 1942? Because if it already existed, then no, they couldn't have taken the name from the movie. This is a tough room. Oh, the Macarena. Yeah, but that's not a Christmas song. They were talking about Christmas songs. You would like, what would Jesus do? Oh, one of those bracelets. Got it. Yeah, I don't know. They don't keep the lights on for you there at the inn. It's true. It was created a decade after the release of the first film. I'm going to let a cat in. Hold on. Oh, baby. Okay, next up. In 2011, which Christmas carol was granted an intangible cultural heritage status by UNESCO? Wow. I did not know that happened, but I do know that the story of Silent Night goes that there was a little church somewhere in Germany, and they didn't have a piano. And so because of that, the pastor or father or whatever wrote the song Silent Night specifically to be played on a guitar because they didn't have a piano. So that way they would have a song on Christmas Eve for their Christmas Eve service or mass or whatever. I don't know what religion it was. So because there's that's a very cultural story, I'm going to go with Silent Night. They go right over my head sometimes. Jokes are funnier when you have to explain. What you going to do today? Say what? Oh, hotel, motel, holiday inn. Well, I know that the motto for Holiday Inn is like, we'll keep the lights on for you. No, I know that's the motto, but in Jesus, they didn't have any room at the inn. So they don't keep the lights on for him. Right? I don't know. I thought that was the joke. And baby is in front of my chat. Bye-bye. The baby's eating. So we got someone saying Silent Night. Someone else saying Silent Night. We haven't done that one yet. Oh, Mumsy and Chalet are the ones saying Silent Night. It goes on and on and on, and the beats don't stop till the break of dawn. Oh, is that part of the Holiday Inn song? Silent Night has to be it, says Traveling Fools. Silent Night for 100, Alex. Well, let's see. She moves from the chat so I can see the chat. But now I need to be able to see a different part of the screen. And she's drinking water. She needs to drink water. You know, cats, especially, she doesn't drink. I mean, I don't give the cats like exclusively wet food or canned food or fresh food. You know, she does eat quite a bit of don't step on the keyboard. Kibble, and so they could get dehydrated. All right. Oops. Sorry. Let me get. There's Holiday Inn. Okay, here we are. So the answer is Silent Night. Originally Still Nacht, Heilige Nacht in German, was granted the intangible cultural heritage status by UNESCO. It is a beloved and widely recognized Christmas carol that was composed, in Austria in 1818. It is known for its serene and timeless melody and has been translated into numerous languages, making it a cherished part of Christmas traditions around the world. All right. Silent Night. What is the English translation of the song Feliz Navidad? Merry Christmas. We're gonna wish you a Merry Christmas. We're gonna wish you a Merry Christmas. Is it wanting a like a literal translation? Like Navidad would be nativity, which is the birth meaning of Jesus, Christmas. Yeah, Chalet says Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Okay, where'd everybody go? Is everybody still there? It's Puerto Rican. Did you know that? It was Puerto Rican. 1970. I didn't realize it had been around that long. Happy Festivus. There you go. Oh, Feliz probably has to do with maybe with festive. Maybe the same root. Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas. Yeah. All right. Next up. We're after 10 o'clock. Okay, this will be the last one. Who released the Christmas album, You Make It Feel Like Christmas? Well, that's a tough one. That's a tough one to end on. You make it feel like Christmas. You make it feel. You make it feel like Christmas to me, baby. Hey, Dave Brown. Hey, Festivus for the rest of us. Chalet says she knows this one. Okay. Okay, let us know. You make it feel like Christmas. You make it feel like Christmas. Da 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 da. You make it feel like Christmas. That's the Kool and the Gang version. We had a Carole King version, and we had a Kool and the Gang version. No, I'm not. Well, yeah, Sunshine. No, KC and the Sunshine Band. I'm sorry, KC and the Sunshine Band version. Gwen Stefani. Okay, let's see. Is Chalet right? Dun, da, da, da. Yes, Gwen Stefani. 2017. Okay, everybody. So I hope everybody had fun. I think there's like a little bit of delay with my internet speed or something. And, you know, Carrie Underwood, someone like that. Yeah, you got it. Ron Jeremy. So tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel, will be Cambodia topic. And I'll give all the latest updates on the situation here and talk about whatever. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hugs. Yeah, don't forget, especially at this time of year, that love transcends time and space. How cool is that? So, whenever and wherever you're watching this, I love you. So, Merry Christmas, love to you. Happy Christmasing, everyone. You have a lot to do. All right. Well, if you can't join on Christmas Day, I understand. You've got a lot of family to be with. So that's all right. Later, kids. Christmas and hugs. Take it easy, play safe, and be careful, everyone. All right. Until the next time. Catch you later.